Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show.
With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Monday afternoon, the 26th of June, 2023. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show. Hoodie J, Minogue, and Keyzie, you mad bastard, to take you through the Arvo. And old Minogue, you rogue stallion of a man, trying to hide under the desk there. I can see your bulging, muscly shoulders. Anyway, how's life, mate?
Going pretty grousey, you sick son of a bee, you mad bastard, you legend, you top man, you good sort. Good sort? You remember good
mate.
sort?
Yeah,
oh,
good
she's a good sort, eh?
She's a good sort.
Yeah, man, he's a good sort. Good, man. Good weekend. What a weekend of sport. What a weekend of weather.
Oh.
Just a great time to be alive, generally speaking. Give it a take.
Good on you, mate.
Running, and just to give you an update as to where I'm feeling with my throat, with my laryngitis, I'm up to about 40% this week.
Wait, isn't that down from last week?
Ooh, yeah, it might be.
Yeah, you were
right.
you were 69 last week.
Yeah, I must have smoked about 800 darts over the weekend. I just thought I'd try and smoke my way through it, but I don't know. It's almost like
tell
a
me about
adverse effect.
Stick with it, man. Stick with it.
Keyzie, big weekend for you. You were saying off air there, meeting up with all your old schoolmates. Got on it on Saturday. Went to bed at about 3 or 4 in the morning. How's life? How nasally?
I don't think I'm too nasally.
Oh, dear.
Really? Is it that bad?
Oh,
No, I hadn't
boy.
actually noticed it. No, I
Thank
think it's
you.
okay.
Yeah. I think I just sound normal.
You were way worse last week.
You're on the
right.
Ultravin?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
on the Ultravin?
No.
Oh, yeah, because you don't want to get your Mrs. Germs.
Yeah, because she puts it up her honker and then I put it up mine and I don't want no part of that.
Germs are right.
But no, great weekend, big win, big
Because
sporting
you were saying
weekend.
the last time you borrowed the Ultravin off her, it got stuck up your honker. You lost it up there. It's been up there for about 4 months.
Yeah, I've got a bottle of Ultravin somewhere up my nose.
Right, okay.
On the right side.
Yeah.
So,
hey, loving
yeah.
the Warriors jersey too, by the way.
looking
We'll
good.
be talking about them later on in the show,
Well,
obviously.
big
And
win
you
on
know-
Friday.
Yeah, you know what I really like about it?
What?
That it's been ironed.
I thought you were going to mention that I had a shirt on underneath it
Oh,
to keep
and,
me from getting
and
sick.
there's a shirt on underneath it, but good on
Thanks,
you, mate.
Jase.
Hey, let's crack into it, shall we, with a bit of Pearl Jam. If you're in the car, just turn it up!
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yeah, what a way to kick off the show. Pearl Jam there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon, 9 minutes past 4 o'clock. But right now it's time for the Big Show, Big Poll.
The Big Poll.
Question for you, Mogi. I was lying in bed last night, probably about midnight.
Hot?
Right.
How hot? Is that the question? How hot?
Well, I mean, I was actually quite cold, actually.
Were you?
Because my wife had taken most of the duvet.
Sure.
She like, wraps herself up in a cocoon.
Yeah.
Poor old
Chrysalis.
Hoity J just gets the edge of the duvet there. But I was staring at our wardrobe, which is right in front of us, and it's an open wardrobe, so I can see. And I noticed that my wife had 20 pairs of shoes. I counted 20 pairs of shoes.
Exactly 20?
Exactly
Really?
20 pairs of shoes.
So 40 shoes all up.
Well, 40 shoes, yeah, 20 pairs, so thus 40 shoes.
Yeah.
And that's not including your jandals and your sandals and your sort of
Crocs.
summer wear.
Sure.
So you could probably add another 10 of those on there.
Okay.
Then I looked over at Hoodie J's side.
Yeah.
I've got my dress shoe, for a special occasion.
Yes, I forgot my dress shoe.
I've got my sneakers for my hard physical exercise and workout.
Yeah,
and And I've got my 2 casual shoes, just for everyday kind of wear for coming into work.
Just for being a legend around the place.
I've got I'm running 4 pairs of shoes. What about yourself?
I'm not sure that came to 4. I've got
dress shoes, sneakers, and 2 casuals.
I've got a pair of shoes for the gym.
Yes.
I've got my old gym shoes for doing work around the house.
Yes.
And outside the house, mostly, Keyzie, to be honest with you, man.
Oh, yeah, cool.
I've got a pair of Ugg boots.
Oh, actually, I've got Ugg boots, so that's 5.
I've got a pair of dress shoes.
Yes.
I've got 1, 2, and I've just bought 2 new pairs of sneakers recently. You've seen them. So now I've got 3 pairs of sneakers.
Yes.
And 2 pairs of boots. What's that? That's 9, including Uggs.
9, that's heaps.
Jeez, that's
9,
quite a lot,
including
actually.
Uggs. But 3 weeks ago, I had 6. But now I've got my new sneakers, you see. Couple of new pairs there and my new Uggs.
Well, I'm looking at you, Keyzie, and thinking you'd be... what's it? Imelda. What was her name? Marcos.
Yeah.
You'd have like thousands of pairs, probably all nicely washed and cleanly pressed.
Yeah,
Never
Ronaldo
worn.
Marcos. Yeah. So I've got, obviously, my steel caps.
Never worn.
Why do you wear
gummies.
steel caps?
Sorry?
Why would you need steel
I
caps?
Went over the workshop
I
and that.
think we should be excluding the working around the housey ones. Do you
Yes.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You're sort of your shoesies. You know what I mean?
So, I've got my gum boots,
And I didn't
obviously.
Gum
include,
boots don't count.
I didn't include my house shoe in that either.
Yeah, I'm
You
going
know
to take
what I
my
mean?
house shoe out. I'm down 8.
Yeah.
I've got my footy boots.
I know.
I've got
They
my
don't count.
basketball sneakers.
Yep.
I've got my runners.
Yes.
I've got 4 types of the same boot in different colours.
Yeah.
All of them Timberlands.
Yep.
I've got my black boots I wear every day. I've
Yep.
got 5 different pairs of Nike Air Max sneakers. And I've got a few pairs of like Air Force Ones that I never wear.
What do you reckon?
I reckon 20 pairs.
About 20 pairs.
You're joking.
I
to
only
me,
wear
that's
4 of them.
But to me, that's about right because Keyzie is a married man, but essentially a single man in terms of his behaviour.
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
and so
'Cause you
but
like
you've
your
got-
toys.
But you've got more of a disposable income, don't you? You don't have to worry about
I don't have
kids. You've
kids or
got no
anything
pets.
yet.
Yeah.
And can I just clarify, shoes are not a toy. I don't sit around
Well,
playing with my shoe.
You just like nice things around your Keyzie. Stuff.
and,
Stuff.
and it's and you don't get massively. You don't go on big trips to get steamed. You just get steamed at home.
I just stay in and get steamed.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So you're keeping it down. But for me, I mean, around my place, there's a lot of shoes that aren't mine.
I just thought 20 pairs is, really...
how many is too
stretching.
many?
Yeah, how many is too many shoes? That can be our poll today.
So feel free to text us on 3483 or vote on the big poll, which will be on the Hodaki Instagram page. Or if you want BK vouchers, you could give us a call on 0800 Hodaki and give us your
good
opinion.
stuff. In the meantime, let's have a bit of AWOL Nation, shall we?
Sale.
Beautiful.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
AWOL Nation there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon, 17 minutes past 4. We're having shoe chat. When I noticed to my horror last night that my wife had 20 pairs of shoes, I've got 4 pairs of shoes. What did you say, Mogi? 8.
Yeah, I got 8.
And Keyzie, what, 20?
I got about 20. I only wear about, I reckon, 5 of those on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But a text has come here on 3483, Jase. Are you forgetting your rugby boots that you're going to be using to lace up for the All Blacks soon? Or do you not have rugby boots
Oh,
yet?
No,
well,
you get them in camp.
I don't actually consider the rugby boot a shoe.
Right, so
That's true.
So
I mean, if I
It's a boot.
included
It's
all
rugby.
my sportswear, then I'd have a lot more shoes.
Because if that was the case, then Jase's rollerblades, is that a shoe?
Rollerblades,
I would say yes.
You know,
roller
as ice
skates.
skates. You see what I'm saying?
My golf shoe.
Oh, your tap dancing shoes?
My tap dancing shoes.
Yeah.
Anything where you're conducting sort of business, I don't... Well, particularly...
Your clown shoes?
My clown shoes.
Oh, have you got clown shoes?
Yeah. Well, this is a funny
stilts?
thing. Because of my withered legs, right?
Right.
You look at my Converse, for example. I've got these Converse sneakers.
Yeah.
They look like clown shoes because
do.
I've got such withered legs and my feet are so massive.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
What are they,
I'm-
about 6s?
Yeah, they're not that
12s.
big. Not as big as me and mine.
That's my clown shoe. But yeah, so the poll is between 5 and 10, 10 and 20, or 20 plus.
Wow. Okay. So, look, a lot of people are texting in on 3483 giving their opinion. Keyzie is such a shoe slut
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
because I have about 20. Can I just clarify? I only wear about 5 of those.
Yes.
I just can't. I don't want to throw away the others. They're
But
kind
you
of
can
nice.
give them away.
I have given pairs away before, but I just always think I might wear those soon.
But having said that, I mean, you like iron your T-shirts and your undies and stuff, and you have colour-coordinated stuff.
Right.
Have you always been so anal, Keyzie?
Have I always been what?
So anal.
Oh, so what you're asking is, do I always take pride in my appearance? Yeah, yes, and I know this is a very foreign thing for you, but yes, I do like to try and look okay when I go
Look,
out.
there's no judgment there. I mean,
Yeah.
if you iron your undies, that's over to you. I mean, no one's going to see them, are they?
But the big poll, so you're wearing 8 pairs of shoes, roughly. That's
Well,
how
not
much.
at the same time, obviously.
Well, he's not an octopus.
Because that would be
16. Damn it!
16 Keyzie.
But you can have your vote at the Hodaki Big Show Instagram poll we're running at the moment.
That's right. And also what I find, because my wife's got quite a few pairs of shoes.
Yes.
And she's got, I don't know how many, but she's got 5 pairs of white sneakers.
Yes. Snap.
5 pairs of white sneakers.
Yeah, mine and wife would be the same.
I don't know what is up with that.
Yeah.
One's a boot. One's a normal sneaker.
Right.
One's an all bird, so it's a different fabric.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Then,
Yeah.
So it's like, if it looks slightly different, but it's still,
Yeah.
like I just go, well, I've already got a white sneaker.
Well, look, it's becoming, sort of apparent to me now that we've been chatting that my initial shock at her 20 pairs is not so out of the realm.
No.
You know what I mean? A few of the texts here, 20 plus. Someone called in before, had 43 pairs of shoes.
That's right. Question on 3483. Does Keyzie have a preference on the shoe he wears when he gets plastered? Stiletto. What? Hey, have your say, New Zealand. 3483.
Stiletto.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Beastie Boys there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon, 28 minutes past 4 o'clock. Now, listen, the 10K Backbone Shout brought to you by Super Liquor. It is going off at the moment, fellas.
Yes.
She has really increased the amount of videos coming in because I want to remind people that this Friday we give away $10,000, fellas.
Is that cash?
Cash, Mogi.
Is it?
Cash. For the best, or not even for the best video, for the video that we like.
It's not stripper dollars.
No, it's not stripper dollars.
Yeah.
It's real live currency.
1 million cents.
Yes. Yeah. I was
totally.
worried he's going to up it to $1 million.
Yeah, no, 1 million cents.
It is 1 million cents, $10,000 thanks to our mates at Super Liquor. Cheers to that. All you got to do is film yourself at your workplace.
Yes.
Yelling backbone.
Backbone.
Make it interesting, you know?
Yeah, totally.
If you work as an aeronautical engineer, do it in front of an aeroplane.
What?
Aeronautical engineer? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yell backbone in front of an aeroplane, film it, send it to us.
You don't even have to do it in front of an aeroplane.
I
Just
just
do
say
it
it's
anyway.
interesting.
Well,
What about
okay.
if you're a mortician?
Yeah, that's a great question, Mogi. Do it in front of a hearse.
Or a corpse?
Or a corpse if
Yeah,
you want.
yeah.
I probably won't share that one on the old Insta there. But if you want to send it to us,
Because we could move the corpse's jaw.
Weekend at Bernie
Yeah,
style.
yeah.
Backbone.
Yeah, it's probably
What if you're a coroner?
insensitive. Well, look, get involved, but don't,
What if you were
'Cause
like a heart
I
surgeon?
don't think you're allowed to mess with dead bodies, Keyzie.
No, I know,
Yeah,
I know
mean,
that.
that's
So I
just
wouldn't
really-
encourage that if I was
Well,
you.
I'm
No,
not
that's going a bit
encouraging
far.
that.
That's taking it over the line, I would have thought.
You say heart surgeon?
Yes.
No, I do that. Put your scrubs on or whatever, but don't do it while doing heart surgery.
What if you're a back surgeon?
Yeah, they remove someone's backbone, hold it up, and go backbone.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, you don't really remove the backbone. Obviously, you fuse it, maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuse it. The vertebrae in that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, whatever you do, film it, yell backbone, you could get 10 grand. All you got to do is either upload it to your social medias, your Facebooks, your TikToks and Instagrams, and tag Radio Hodaki, or just private message it to us if you're a bit shy.
Yes.
Or if you
Eyes to
don't,
the front, Keyzie.
if you don't have social media of any kind, hodaki.co.nz, you can upload it there.
Yeah, beautiful. Get into it, New Zealand. Just think about this. Friday afternoon, you've sent your video in, you're listening to the big show, you've just cracked a cold beersy, and then you find out you've won 10K.
You know what I'd say if that happened? Cheers to that. Oh, and backbone. Yeah, up to you.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
The Offspring there on the radio Hodaki Big Show. Monday afternoon, the time is exactly 4:38.
Now, I don't know if you guys have situations like this, although I know for a fact, Jase, you do a lot, where you just do something and then you get there and you're like, oh my God, what a blowout. How did I not think of that?
Oh, you
know
mean a
what I mean?
Durr-Brain moment?
A Durr-Brain moment.
Yeah. No, not really, Keyzie.
Really?
No.
Okay. Sunday, massively hungover, right? Massively hungover. Went to the travel
Because you went to
agent,
bed at about 3 or 4. The
3,
time's
yeah.
still in discussion, really,
which
isn't
is
it?
all goods. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. That's all
No,
goods.
thumbs up.
Did you have some food when you were having beers?
Did you have some of your pizza,
Yeah,
mate?
like
we had
ham and
pizza.
pineapple pizza and that?
There was ham and
I
pineapple,
hope
yeah.
nobody got your meat lovers. You
No,
would've
there
been-
was meat
You would have been
lovers.
effing and jeffing, would you?
Well, I just avoided it.
Oh, good.
And then at the end, I had a couple of bits and then effed and jeffed.
Yeah. You a spewer when you get steamed, Keyzie?
No, but one of my mates was. Heard him
Right,
at about
okay.
5 a.m.
Oh,
or
really?
something.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
anyway,
know who it
sorry,
was.
we interrupted you there.
No way. So Sunday, it's about lunchtime. I get home, have baked beans on toast to sort of revitalise myself.
Sure.
And then my wife's like, we need to go to the travel agent.
wife?
My wife's like, we need to go to the travel agent because we're, looking at this honeymoon at the end of the year. So, okay, fine, we'll go. She's like, would you like to go now? I was like, yeah, we'll go now, get it done, then I'll come home, have a nap. How about that? Sweet.
okay.
And a few more
Keyzie is struggling.
beersies just to get you over the
What
edge.
was it? A
there.
travel agent?
A travel agent.
Right.
I didn't even know they still existed.
No,
anyway,
neither.
yeah.
Neither. And I was battling. So we found the nearest one. It was like 18 minutes away.
Who drove?
I drove.
Oh,
Oh,
Keyzie.
dearie me.
What?
Oh, God.
Jeez.
I drove horrific traffic out where the travel agent was. It's in like a mall area, so there's just cars everywhere. We get there, fight to get a park. finally
you had
get
a
one.
fight?
What, like a physical fight? Or
No, just hard to-
to
You had an argument with your missus?
No, it was just hard to
Right.
get apart.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it hard to get a park, or were you just massively hungover and so it
Both.
seemed hard?
Both.
Yeah.
It seemed very hard to get a park. Hop out of the car, it's about 500 metres away. That's the closest we could get. Walk all the way over to the travel agent, it's closed. And then...
Why did you go there if it was closed?
Well,
Yeah,
that's the
that's
thing.
what I was gonna
We
say.
Googled where it was, and for some reason, neither of us spotted that it was closed.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why did I not check if it was open first before I put myself through this pain? You know what I mean? So, do you guys have moments like that?
Well, I'd just like to talk about this moment first.
Yeah.
Really? Because
Break
I
it
feel like
down
this is a
little
great
bit.
opportunity for all of
Firstly,
us to sort of...
can I say hand on heart, Keyzie, I've been there in terms of massively hungover in the car, not wanting to be driving around in a mall scenario
Yes.
with my wife.
And you're like, we'll go and do it. We have to do it.
let's just get it done.
I was hungover on Saturday. Yeah, I was hopeless.
Yes.
Absolutely hopeless. Just when you're waiting to go to bed.
Yeah.
You're just killing time to go to bed. You
That's
don't want
right.
any missions
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Yes.
Thanks very much.
Yes.
And then you get there and it's closed. And I'm like, are you sure it's closed? We could see from about 100 metres away it looked closed. But we walked all the way there, which was a battle, by the way. Look in there. Yep, sure enough, it's closed. Google it. Yeah, it says closed on the website. Everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bummer.
Yeah.
Bummer. I actually, to be honest with you, if it makes you feel any better, but we'll get into that in the next break, had a bit of a Durr-Brain moment myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty rare for me, but
Really? Because you came in today and couldn't find your glasses for ages and then they were just in your bag.
yeah.
Not that one, though.
Forgot my umbrella as well.
That's right. I had to buy a new one from the dairy, didn't you?
Don't know where my phone is currently either.
It's in your hand.
Oh,
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
the Beatles here on the Hodaki Big Show. 14 minutes to 5 o'clock. We're talking Durr-Brain moments of the weekend. Keyzie and his lovely wife, with Keyzie being very hungover, drove all the way out to the travel agents only to discover they were closed on a Sunday.
And then I'd already Googled them and that I'd clearly seen that it was closed, but I just didn't register. Yeah, but Jase, you were just saying that you had a massive Durr-Brain moment that made you feel like a massive Durr-Brain.
I actually had a bit of a stressful weekend. I won't get into that, but yeah, I was all over the place like a madman's excrement.
Right.
And fellas, I've started up with my fishing again. Spent $2,500 at the local fish and tackle shop there, which my wife wasn't impressed by. But anyway,
Yeah.
I thought, hey, high tide, 3 o'clock, and I thought to myself, and it was a Sunday as well there, Keyzie, I'll go and have a bit of a fish.
Yeah.
So off I got to get everything packed up and ready to go, and off I drive to my local beach there and get there and arrive and park up and go, I take a moment to just enjoy the peace and quiet, get my tackle box out. Oh, I forgot my fishing rod.
You forgot your rod.
I forgot my fishing rod.
But how can you go fishing without a fishing rod?
Yeah, good question that, Mogi. And to say I was effing and jeffing would be putting it mildly.
So you sort of ruined the tranquility, did you?
Yeah, I was even more fired up than when I left.
Yeah.
So,
Did you go back, get your rod, come back?
Nah, yes,
Go
I
back.
did.
Oh,
yes,
you did?
Yes.
Oh, that's
but
good.
then you know what else? What happened? I forgot my fish stake where you put your rod in the beach. So I had to end up standing there and holding my own rod. That really made me effing
Standing there with your rod in your hand,
which
were you?
it just totally ruined the experience for me. You
Yeah,
know
you
what
having
I'm
to do a
saying?
bit of work. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, well, I had to stand there and hold the damn thing.
Did you catch any fish?
No, not even a nibble.
But that's standard. That's
Mind
standard.
you, having to be fair, because I didn't have any bait. So I
You didn't have any bait?
No, I forgot to put the bait in my tackle box.
You know,
So-
you could save a lot of time by just throwing a line out off your back deck. For the amount of fish you get, man, save yourself the travel time.
Yeah, well, possibly.
I had one on Saturday. I was massively hungover. There's some commonalities here.
I wasn't
And-
hungover, though, in my defence.
Yeah, in your defence, sure. And I went to the gym there, and there's a little park there. I've got a Nissan Tita. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. And it's there's a couple of parks right inside the car park, just through the front door, through the doors, which is only for small cars.
Hey, that's you.
Only small cars can
Yes.
go there. It's got a little sign above it says small cars only, and I'm like, dude, I'm like Mr. Bean. I'm like Mr. Bean, just backing into that bastard so I can get out nice and quick. Anyway, I went to the gym, still not feeling a hundy, to be fair. Coming out and just on my phone, as you do, walking along, bugging around somehow, approaching the car there, when douche, old Mogi slams his massive melon into the steel bar that is above the car park saying small cars only.
Wow.
Absolute. And the effing and the jeffing did fair ring out. And
I can imagine.
echo through that parking building. There was even some C's in there to go with my F's.
Yeah, nice. Hey, well, text us 3483 if you had some Durr-Brain moments over the weekend.
Duh.
Or you can call us. Whatever you want.
Give us a call, you
I
Durr-Brain.
don't really care at this point.
0800 Hodaki, we've got Burger King vouchers to give away. So
Do we still have those, do we?
We've got heaps of them, man.
Can I have some?
Nah,
Hey, have you got a Whopper I could borrow there, Keyzie?
do I?
Can I get my hands on a Whopper?
Yeah, you bet you can.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. I hope your Monday afternoon's going along tickety-boo. 3 minutes past 5 o'clock. We were just talking before 5 there about our Durr-Brain moments of the weekend there, fellas.
Yeah.
Keyzie massively hungover. Went to the mall with his partner on a Sunday afternoon to go and visit the travel agent, but only found out they were closed.
Yeah, after a 20-minute drive battling to find a park.
Yes, in
and
a busy mall.
And then Jase went fishing, drove all the way to the beach, had his little tackle box and everything, had his little vest on and everything.
No, he wasn't
his
wearing
hat-
a vest, actually.
His hat with his little anchors and stuff in it and sinkers and stuff.
Anchors. You
And
don't
then-
wear anchors in a hat, Keyzie.
and then
That would be
hop-
really
And
stupid.
then hopped out of the car and realised he'd forgotten his rod.
True story.
Yeah. And then Mike.
And then Mogi. Old Durr-Brain Mogi. Went to the gym massively hungover and just hating the world. Sneaked a tight part for his little teeter. And was walking into the gym and smacked his massive melon on a metal bar.
Yeah.
It was effing and
Durr-Brain.
jeffing all over the place. A few people have texted in on that fun on 3483.
Yeah, a couple of good texts here that I've chosen, and these two people will be getting BK, which is very exciting. Massive Durr-Brain moment. Went to pick my kid up from his school visit today, standing outside the class patiently until another mother pointed out my kid and said they had walked out a few minutes ago. I didn't recognise him at all. I had to pretend that I was waiting to talk to the teacher.
Oh, yeah. That's quite good.
Nice.
That one was good. And another one here. G'day, gents. Talk about Durr-Brain moments over the weekend. I invited a mate round to watch the footy final. Got the best steak available. Turned the barbecue on to warm up. Opened the first beer. Turned around to see the entire barbecue up in flames. Durr-Brain.
Yeah. Keep
Yeah.
those texts coming, by the way, on 3483 because we do have BK vouchers to give away. In the meantime, tune. Here's a bit of Foo Fighters.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yeah, boy.
You like that?
Foo Fighters. Sexy ass.
Pretty mucky, eh?
So,
Pretty schmuck. Hey.
yeah, man.
Is this what we're doing?
Hey, I was watching old Novak Djokovic the other week at the French Open.
Yes.
Of course, he's become the winningest male tennis player of all time. I think he's 23 or 24 majors now.
Yeah.
Better than everybody else. Better than Federer. Better than Nadal.
I think he's the best.
Well, he is
I really
the best.
do. Yes.
Yeah, the evidence is quite clear.
Yeah, it is.
But it did remind me when I was watching it, because I do enjoy the French Open. It's a different sort of tennis, isn't
That's
it?
the clay, right?
It is, and people
It's
sort
the
of
colour
argue
and the
that
clay,
Nadal,
yes.
but 14 of Nadal's majors have been on clay, so he's sort of a master of clay. And,
Yes.
you know. But it did remind me, Jase, of that time that, you know, it was, a few years now. But when we were flatting together down in Kandala there.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Jeez, those crazy times.
Well, we had it. There was this primo joint. The people that owned it, they lived in Europe for 6 months of the year, and they needed people to sort of be in there and sort of keep it tidy and
Oh,
do
that's
the
sweet.
gardens
Yeah.
and all that sort of jazz in the off season for them. So Jason and I would live there, run it into the ground, and just clean it up the week before they got back.
Right.
Good times, man.
But they had a beautiful bloody tennis court there. They had tennis court, swimming pool, racquetball, basketball court, all this stuff. And so what it sort of did, pool table, darts.
Putting green.
No putting green. No putting green.
Oh, yeah, cool.
That would have just been silly.
But what it did
Ping
was
pong.
it sort of meant that Jason and I, ping pong,
Dartboard?
sort of got really competitive. I already said darts.
Oh,
yeah,
you said
sorry.
darts, Keyzie.
Got really competitive, and we're doing all sorts, just constantly playing some kind of sports where it was mano a mano.
Oh, right.
But in the end, because we're so stoned the whole time, we couldn't really be bothered.
Oh, mate, the amount of basil we grew, they're crazy.
So we
Right.
said, well,
Crazy.
the way to do this is why don't we, because they had a garage sale down the road, and we thought, why don't we buy a couple of monkeys?
At a garage sale.
I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yes. Well, that's the great thing
teddies
about
or
garage
something.
sales.
All
It's
sorts.
the amazing stuff you can find there,
But
Keyzie.
were they real monkeys or were they teddies?
So we got a monkey monkey each.
No, real
And
monkeys.
so one was got to be Jase and one was me. So they would represent us in all these sports. So we get them in there, we teach them how to play pool and darts and go swimming and all this sort of stuff.
Wow.
But the thing that they really took to was tennis.
Yeah, strangely.
Because they were ambidextrous and they could play with their feet as well.
Wow,
Because
so-
their feet are hands, essentially. They've got 4 arms. It's
So
weird.
how many rackets do they use?
Just one. You got to play within the rules, Keyzie.
you can-
So otherwise, it's just madness.
yeah, it'd
Right,
be silly.
yeah.
You can't have,
otherwise
you
it'd
can't
be
have
stupid.
no. you
Wait,
can't have
one
them
could
play
argue
with
that.
multiple
Oh,
rackets.
yeah,
It'd be
no,
breaking
you're right,
the rules.
yeah.
So Jason and I had these bloody monkeys there, and one would be me, one would be him, and we could just sit there and get on the hammer
How could
and
you
sort
tell
of
them-
cheer them on.
Did you have the little outfits on them, little uniforms, so you could tell which was which?
No, we shaved them.
Yeah, totally nude.
Right.
We shaved them because it made them a bit quicker.
yeah,
around the
aerodynamics.
court. Yeah. Anyway, they got so bloody good that me and Jase thought, well, let's try and let's have a game against these bastards and see if we can't beat them in a game of doubles. Well, they cleaned us up.
Oh, mate,
6
it
love,
was a
6 love, 6
hiding.
love.
So
we
you-
couldn't
hiding.
we couldn't score a point.
No.
Wow.
And so ultimately what we thought is we could be sitting on a little winner here. So we put them into the French Open.
Roland Garros.
Yeah.
Roland Garros, that's right. And they
Yeah.
won the mixed doubles 3 years in a row.
What years was this?
Well, I can't tell you.
Why is that?
Because then you'll know.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then you'll know that they were monkeys.
Oh, so no one knows this?
Nah.
No.
So then we put them in there. We dressed them up, and obviously when they went there, you can't have naked tennis players.
Right.
You could just.
So your little sweatbands
So many
and
rules
things?
around tennis.
Yeah,
eh?
totally.
Sweatbands, wristbands,
Skirts.
little skirt. Well,
Yeah,
the
it's
woman
mixed,
did.
right? So
Yeah.
one of them-
Mixed doubles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And were they entered under Jason Hoyt and Mike Minogue?
No, we gave them different names entirely so that we could never be connected to us.
But you can't
and
tell
we
me
were
what
their
those
coaches.
are.
We were their coaches.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you'd be in the coach's box.
Yeah, and
And
we
even
won
in that front-
millions and millions of dollars.
Even on that front, we were competitive as coaches, weren't
Oh,
we, Mogi?
God.
I mean,
I was always screaming at
I
them.
I worked my monkey like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Right.
I came into his room one day, he was spanking his monkey.
Yeah, totally, mate. I was spanking it hard.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Queens of the Stone Age there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show. Monday afternoon, 25 minutes past 5 o'clock. Now, it's been a massive sporting weekend, and with that in mind, it's time for...
Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie. What are the Warriors up to? Yeah, I'll tell you what the Warriors are up to. They are heading straight.
Sorry, Keyzie, I don't
What?
mean to interrupt you
I've
there.
just started.
So when did we establish that Keyzie was getting it back? I don't
Well,
remember
maybe
doing
he's
that.
not, because I did think that
Well, hang on, just let me have a.
Spear Keyzie did a bloody good job,
No,
because
he
he
is.
did say on Friday that he anticipated that the Warriors would win by 30.
Yes, he
Guess
did.
how much we won by?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly
Yeah,
30
yeah.
Well, no,
points.
he-
I just can't remember actually saying, "Oh, let's give it back to Keyzie."
No.
But, I mean, if we did, that's fine. I just
What if
it's
you
just that
let me have a crack at it?
Spare Keyzie did such a great job. It seems like a waste.
No,
to
I know
not
he did a great
utilise
job
him.
that one-off time. He
You know
also
what I
predicted
mean?
the Dragons would have 5 points in the first half, which is very,
Yeah,
very
a penalty
unlikely.
and a drop goal. Yeah.
No, so look, what? Just let me have a crack at it, all right? Give me a shot. Here we go. Right, ready? What are the Warriors up to? They went to the Gong, Wollongong, beat the Dragons on their home turf, pantsed them. Didn't just beat them; they pantsed them. That's twice in a row now. They've gone to the enemy's base, absolutely kicked some ass. Last time against the Raiders, Jared Croker's 300th win in there, whipped some ass. We're now sitting 5th on the table, 22 points, just behind all the teams above us. There's 4 of them.
Just behind all the teams above
We're
us.
5th. They're all on 24 points. We're on
It's
22.
really lacking in any
Oh,
kind
God.
of
Hang on,
specifics.
And one of
It's just
the players for
gross
the
generalisation.
Illawarra,
Let's
Yeah.
just...
of course, was playing his 200th game, so another huge milestone.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But then at
Belly.
the same
Yeah,
time, Karen was playing his 50th game for the
but who
Warriors.
cares about that?
And it's the sort of thing where what the Warriors do is they concentrate on the milestones within their own team.
Yes.
They don't allow the external noise to affect what's going on within. So that's great
Wow, I
if
don't know
somebody
about
else
all
is
that.
playing their 200th game.
I don't know about all
We're
that.
going to
Yeah.
concentrate on
seems
this
like
and
a
what,
yarn.
and what we could do. And what was really brilliant, and of course
Actually,
you
yeah, I
watched
was
the
talking to
game
you
as
about
well, Jase,
That's right.
was the way that they scored their tries.
tries. Yeah, I
so
think
many
so.
different
So many,
ways. And it
honestly,
was
you name
they're
it.
grown in confidence when it
So
comes
much
to
confidence.
their attack.
Oh, yeah.
And the way that they're going about their business. So there's more than just one point of attack now. It's not just Johnson. There's so many weapons.
Oh,
that
It's
so
they've got.
multifaceted
much.
for sure. And you know what I also liked about them too this weekend, Moki?
You didn't watch it.
They weren't at their best. You know what I mean?
Well, no, pretty damn good,
yet
Jase. I mean, it's their biggest
they
score
still
of the
pulled off a
season.
good win. But I think it's fair to say it wasn't their best game of the season, but they were
Wow,
still
it's
good
pretty
enough
good.
to win.
It
and
was,
and
yeah.
win significantly.
Yeah, and they did, and that's the thing. When you're going up against, and you were telling me this, and actually, Spear Keyzie was saying this to me just off air there.
I don't think he
when
was,
you've got these lesser teams, you've got to put them to the sword.
You do.
You've got to absolutely tell them up, because when it's such a logjam of teams up the top of the table,
It really
that
is
points
tight.
differential is going to play a huge part come the
huge
back
part.
end.
Did he tell you that?
You've
Did he?
really got to be on. Yeah, so I appreciate that point actually there, Spear Keyzie. I hadn't thought of that.
And I like the point that you made there, Mogi, about the axis of attack that's just constantly
The what?
varied, and it's different. And so teams don't know what's coming next.
That's
whereas
right.
Warriors of the past were a little more predictable. But
One-dimensional.
Yeah, one-dimensional.
Yeah, that's right.
But hey, right now it's time for...
No, I don't want to do...
Keyzie's Yummy Boy of the Week.
Yummy
That is a good-
boys.
Did you do that, Spear Keyzie?
That is so good, Spear
Can we hear that
Keyzie.
again? Because this is Keyzie's segment as well. You've got.
But
got
I
a
don't
couple
want
of
to do this
segments
segment.
now.
This is
Keyzie's Yummy Boy of the Week.
So good.
I don't want to
So
do this
good.
segment. I shouldn't
But you
have
said
to.
you were going to do it.
Yeah.
Because if you can make a real go of this one, then you can step
Up to
Yeah.
the what are the Warriors up to with Jason Mike.
That's not what it's. Yummy Boy of the Week, Dallin Martinez-Lesniak.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's
it's pretty yummy. He's got some pretty hot hair there. And
Hey, do you think he
Scored four tries.
Do you think he looks like the guy from Princess Bride?
yes, actually, what's his name?
Montoya.
Montoya, yeah, I'm
it's
going
funny
to
because
give
the
you-
other wing is called Montoya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once
Oh,
again,
So
that's
if they
it.
got married,
that was another successful.
Keyzie's Yummy Boy of the Week.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Radiohead there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Monday evening, 5:39. Hey, don't forget to check out the big poll, by the way, the Hodaki Big Show big poll on the Instagram, and have your say with our shoe chat.
That's right. We're trying to figure out how many shoes are too many. So vote on that, and we'll be unveiling the results of the poll after 6 o'clock.
Hey, really exciting news too, by the way, this Wednesday. We're looking forward to this, fellas, because we love doing a live show in front of a live audience, a day in lieu.
That's
live
right.
from the Empire Tavern from 6 a.m. in the morning till 6 p.m. at night. It's going to have the whole Hodaki crew. The whole crew.
Starting
mate.
with Brecky, then
Yes.
Angie, then Prince.
does that mean we only
then
have that? Do we get to knock off at 6?
Haha, no.
Why?
Well, because we're on.
6 till 6.
That was the interesting thing. It sounds like, I guess, 13 hours live doesn't sound as cool as 12. You know what I mean?
Oh, if we don't knock off at
Baker's
6.
dozen. A Baker's dozen would have been good.
Yeah, if we don't knock off at 6, I'm not doing it.
Well, no, what we're going to do is because the Empire
I mean, I
is-
know it's not
Jase,
your decision,
No,
Keyzie, but I mean, that was my understanding, Mogi. 6 till 6.
6 till
we get
6.
an hour off the show.
Yep.
No. We need to do 6 till 7. It's a very important part of our show, Jase. And the good thing is the Empire Tavern is in Auckland. It's literally 100 metres away from our studio.
That's
It
true.
is.
So we'll nip back here, do the last part, and then nip back and... well, I'm going to nip back anyway afterwards and just
good
sort
on
of
you,
nice.
mate.
help
Good
everyone
on you.
pack down.
And also, if you want to make a donation to
Bowel Cancer New Zealand.
all you need to do is text Lou to 3493.
Text
and
what?
don't Lou.
Lou,
And
oh,
don't
yeah.
put a full stop after it, because apparently that doesn't work if you
No
put a
good.
full stop.
It is LOO
Yes.
to 3493. Instant $3 donation. I've done it. Mike's done it. Have you done it yet, Jase?
Yes, you saw me do it. In fact, I do it 5 times over the weekend.
No, you did.
That's $15.
No, you haven't.
Now,
Show me
Hoodie
your
J
phone.
shoved in there.
Show me your
Well,
phone.
once I figured out how to do it, I
Yeah.
just couldn't stop doing
It's
it.
easy,
That was
isn't
my
it?
point. No, but seriously, come along, have a beer, have some wedges, have whatever you want, and enjoy the shows live.
That's right.
And have a bit of a chit-chat with the lads at the same time.
And as we say, raising money for bowel cancer New Zealand. There's going to be prizes to give away down there. Bloody food and drink vouchers, etc. All for a good cause. Mike Minogue, Mogi,
Bloody oats.
Empire Tavern this Wednesday, 6 till 6.
Here's the cars.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yeah, welcome back, you mad bastards. Hope you're surviving your Monday evening. You got through the working day. Now, listen, the podcast outro, which is it's a podcast that we do that's outside of the radio show, sort of bonus content.
That's right.
Sometimes a bit R18, sometimes a
yeah.
bit filthy.
Yeah.
But every day we have a Keyzie word. If you send in all 5 Keyzie words for the week, you could win an amazing prize.
That's true.
And Nick, you mad bastard, you did just that.
Yeah. How we going?
Yeah, good, thanks, Nick. Good. What do you do for a crust, mate?
I'm in the police.
Oh, backbone!
You must know Keyzie then, because he's a massive narc.
Yeah. And a massive honker.
You can't say
You
that.
can't say,
Yes, he
you
can.
can't say that
He's
to
a
a police
policeman.
officer. He can say what he
Keyzie.
wants.
What you
Yeah,
say.
he's allowed to say it, Keyzie. He's
What
in
you
law.
say can
He's
and
gonna
will be used
taste
against
you.
you in a court of law.
Jeez. And how's business, Nick? You busy?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. I
Good
understand,
time of
mate.
year. Good
I
time.
understand.
Good times. I guess one thing with the recession is everyone's broke. There's a bit more crime around. You can go around giving anyone the do.
Wow. Hey, Nix, so you sent through all 5 of the Keyzie words, mate, which means you are getting the podcast prize, which is a signed backbone tee, some Hodaki merch, a vinyl, and an Amazon Fire Stick, which is for streaming on your telly. Just looking at the Keyzie words here. Monday, Hill Start. That'll be about Jase not having his license. Tuesday, Hugo.
Nick's a policeman. Keyzie, shut it.
That'll be a shame if you got arrested. Wednesday.
I do have it, Nick. Don't worry, mate.
Yeah, sure.
Look him up, mate. Look him up.
Wednesday, Butterbell. Thursday, Ultravine. And Friday, Staunch. Sound about right?
Yeah, sounds about right to me.
Bloody ripper.
What was the TV thing?
So he's got an Amazon Fire Stick, which you put in your TV, which turns it into a smart TV. If you don't have one, you can stream and stuff.
If you've got a Durr-Brain TV, you
Yes.
put the stick in there, it becomes a smart TV.
Have you got a Durr-Brain TV, Nick, or a proper TV?
Yeah, no, it's fairly proper.
Yeah, good
proper.
stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
Thanks
mate.
anyway.
I've
no worries,
got a
mate.
question for you, actually, mate. Have you heard about this backbone shout that we're doing, man?
The backbone shout.
The backbone shout. So this is you at your workplace. You shout out backbone. You send in the video to us on Instagram. And you're up for $10,000. I'm just thinking about you. You get all the crims down there, stick their heads out of the cells, and get a backbone shout going, brother. I think you're a good chance to nail it. Obviously, you don't give any money to the crims.
Yeah, there might be a few wee hooks there, but
Yeah, give it a go, mate. Give it a go.
We'll
Good
talk
on
about
you.
it off here. It's fine.
Hey, Nick, good on you, mate. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Tell all your mates about it, why don't you?
yeah, sounds good.
Good on you, man. Enjoy
Cheers,
that
mate.
prize. Is Nirvana.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Oh, my God.
What?
You thought it was raining, didn't you?
I thought you were doing some weird breathing thing in the microphone there, but it was the end of the Dragon song.
And I was doing some weird breathing.
Yeah. Hey, now, earlier in the day we had the Big Show Big Poll. How many pairs of shoes is too many pairs of shoes? You going to play the sting there, Keyzie, and when we announce the results?
Hurry up, man.
Well, you just sort of cracked into it.
Big poll.
Massive poll.
How many people polled?
Oh, thousands. It was up on the Hodaki Big Show Instagram story.
Because you had 8 pairs, Mogi. I've
8 pairs of shoes.
I've got 5 pairs, and Keyzie
I had
had
about 20.
20 pairs. And what were the options there?
So on the Instagram poll, we had 3 options: 5 to 10, 10 to 20, or 20 plus. To be honest, 42% of people agreed that between 10 and 20 is normal. 42, that was the highest amount.
Yes, okay.
So you guys are actually in the minority. Second most popular option was 5 to 10, which is what you're operating in, Mike.
Yep.
Jace, you've only got 4 pairs, right?
Yes.
And then 20 plus, a quarter of people agreed that 20 plus pairs of shoes is okay.
I wonder if we needed to get a sort of male-female demographic on
20
that as
plus
well.
is okay.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
25% of
Can you
people.
read out that question for me again?
What? How many pairs of shoes is too many?
It's too many. So 20 plus is too many. 10 to 20 is too many. You see what you've done there, Keyzie? So just go over that again, because I don't want people getting the wrong idea about this poll.
So, with that in mind, a third of everyone thinks that 5 to 10 pairs of shoes is too many.
Yeah.
Almost half of everyone thinks 10 to 20 is too many.
Yeah.
And then a quarter of everyone, 25%, say 20 plus is too many. However, that's really bogus, because if you voted for the top one, you also voted for the other two.
The others as well.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
So
So,
the-
I think
the big poll is a
I think you
massive
should have
success.
a pair of jandals,
Yes.
a pair of steel caps,
Yes.
Gummies.
gummies, and a pair of Uggs.
What about
Yeah.
some dress
And house shoes.
What are house shoes?
Wow.
Well, they're Ugg boots.
Yeah, Ugg boots, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? So
Well, I've got my house shoes are like little boat shoes, but for the house, I don't wear them out.
boat shoes,
Well, they're kind of
Loafers.
boat shoes. Yeah, loafers.
right?
Yeah.
And
That's
then what do you wear if you're going to a formal occasion?
Gum
boots.
Winkle pickers?
So Winkle, which is I assume is a type of
Boot.
formal boot.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So
I
that's-
don't go to them. I stay home.
Yeah, I hate formal
I'm trying to
things
relax
now.
my voice. I can't talk too much.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
man, it's a
I
shame.
just find it really awkward making chit-chat.
Yeah.
Right. Well, there you go. Another successful Hodaki Big Show big poll.
Can you play that sting again, man?
Yeah, sure, mate. No worries.
The big poll. Shit, that's good.
That's good, eh?
It's so good. Well
Really
done,
good.
Pugs.
Can't wait for tomorrow.
Good on you, mate.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Metallica there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Monday evening. But right now it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue. Yeah.
Friday night, the missus went out.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Was it
She went out for some work drinks.
some wet drinks?
Work.
Oh,
But the drinks were wet,
yes,
yeah?
I imagine they would be.
But she was looking forward to a margarita, but they only sold beer. She took a
Sweet.
cab
And
didn't have enough beer. She should have just driven. But by the time she got home, I was steamed.
yeah, excellent.
So that was a Warriors night, and you see, I didn't want to watch the Warriors that night. I wanted to watch it in the morning because I didn't want to stay up too late.
Yeah,
But then
right.
I had a couple of drinks.
And
And it was all on,
and
baby.
then I watched the Kanye West documentary on Netflix.
Oh, Yeezy.
Jesus. Bloody good it was. The first 2 episodes especially, and then the third episode he falls off the rails. It's about 4.5 hours. 3 episodes, about an hour and a half each. But the entire time, through his whole career, he had a mate with him video recording every single thing he did.
right,
But it's pretty amazing. Incredible talent
So talented.
and a massively mentally unstable individual.
yes,
And then, of course, he was responsible for the death of his mother, or he would feel that way, because he paid for her tummy tuck and breast augmentation,
yes.
and she died
the
during that operation. So, and then he went completely off the rails. And I've always not always, but ever since he stormed the stage at the MTV Awards in
No, with old
Europe.
Taylor.
No, a few years before that.
Oh, really?
He did it at the MTV Europe Awards, where he did exactly the same thing, where a European band won Best Video, and he stormed the stage, took their award off them, and said, I should have won this because I spent $1 million on my video. And at that point, I thought, you are a massive wit.
Yeah.
And at that point, I stopped listening to him. But I'm going to go back to listening to him. It's just a sad yarn, really. But the first 2 episodes of him, he is just unreal. Anyway,
His first
worth
3
a
or
watch.
4 albums,
Yeah.
amazing. I love them.
I got
But it's
no
just
time
a-
for him. He's a
I
pain
know.
in the ass.
Yeah, that's the thing. And that's exactly how I've always felt about him. When he did that thing at the European MTV Awards, I threw out his CDs. I was
Yes.
like, this guy's a dickhead.
I burned his CDs that I have.
Like, as in you burnt them onto another CD, or you got rid of them?
yeah, made
Yeah,
a
because
few
I had
copies
about
and
4 of them, and,
Right.
and so they were taking up a lot of space.
So
I
you
thought-
burnt more copies of it?
Yeah, well, I just burnt all 4 into one copy.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good idea.
So, probably, actually, it might feature in my throbber this week.
Oh, good.
Bit of Kanye.
I'll
You-
do it.
you
But
better.
yay,
Yeah.
but yay,
Yay.
Yeezy.
Yay.
Bloody good. It's on Netflix, 3 episodes, really good. It's been out for a while, so I'm a bit late to the party. But yeah, check it out.
Yeah, so I watched a film last night here before about a woman that lost her daughter.
That
Which
was a
given
bit of
current,
a-
yeah. Well, we reached the point of not being able to find anything. So I want to just watch this. It's called Here Before. It's a bit of a psychological thriller.
Sweet.
It's set in Ireland, but actually very good.
Right.
Yeah,
What's it
very
on?
good. Amazon, yeah.
You're addicted
Amazon.
to that.
And
I'm gonna get rid of
Keyzie-
Netflix, man.
And Keyzie, just on that front, I started watching Blackadder just for you again.
Oh, how good is it?
Yes, good times.
Amazing
man.
writing.
Good times.
Just on Amazon Prime, which I'm watching, Jury Duty. One of the funniest things I've ever seen in a long time happened in episode 2 of Jury Duty, where an old bloke stands up and goes, I'm going to go to the toilet and basically rub one out, is what he says to this guy. And then things transpire towards the end of the episode. I don't want to spoil it, but then the main guy, who isn't in on the fact that everyone's actors, has to explain his relationship to this old guy who
Yeah.
literally had one interaction with him, and it was him saying he was going to go to the loo. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
That's a bloody good show.
Jury Duty on Amazon Prime. Hilarious.
I'll give it a
Hilarious.
check. I'll give it a check.
Really funny, yeah,
After
yeah.
Ben Stokes and after Triangle of Sadness.
And after rewatching the
You gotta rewatch
Warriors.
The Warriors
and
as well.
the Warriors. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
so-
stuff.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Jed there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Monday evening. Now listen up, people. The 10K Backbone Shout brought to you by Super Liquor.
Cheers to that.
This is the last week you can get your videos. And imagine this. Imagine if you sent a video in today and tagged us in it. And on Friday, we gave you a call and gave you 10K.
Imagine that.
Imagine your Friday night after winning 10K.
What
$10,000.
What does the video have to be of?
You saying backbone in your workplace.
It's pretty easy. So if you're a builder, do it on the building site, chuck your tool belt on, make it interesting, because we're going to try and pick one of the most interesting ones, one that makes us smile. Just you yelling backbone at your place of work. You know what I mean, Mike?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks to Super Liquor. If you want to upload it, either upload it to Instagram and tag Radio Hodaki, or Facebook or TikTok, whatever, or go to hodaki.co.nz and upload it there.
And just to reiterate, it doesn't matter what you do for work, all right? It doesn't matter what you do for work. Just send that bloody video, and you've got to be in to win. Actually, could you write that down, Keyzie?
What? It doesn't matter what you do for work. You send that bloody
you've got
video
to be
in.
in to win.
You got to be in to win.
Yeah,
Gotta be in to win.
Yeah, where do you want me to write that
Write
down?
that down, Keyzie.
Yeah, write it down.
Whereabouts?
You've got a bit slack on the writing
on the list
down.
of all the other things you're writing down.
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
Actually, why don't we do a recap of all of those tomorrow?
Yes,
Okay,
Because you've
yeah,
been
good
writing
idea,
them down for about
actually.
8 months. So
Yeah,
look at
Yeah, I
that.
feel like there must be a
Yeah, big
huge
one.
stockpile.
Shit, I'm out of ink as well. I've been writing so many of them down. But hey, film yourself yelling backbone, fellas?
What, have you literally been writing them down or just putting them in the computer?
No, I've been literally writing them down.
Tomorrow, that'll be good.
Okay, great.
It's a very popular segment.
Yeah, it
Actually,
is.
we should probably put aside like an hour of the show for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
We've got a
worries.
lot.
I'm happy to.
But hey, send yourself yelling backbone in, all right?
Yeah, do.
Hodaki.co.nz or tag us in your social media.
10K.
Super Liquor.
Backbone.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, backbone.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go. That's your Monday marked off, New Zealand. Been a pleasure bringing the show to you today, Mogi. Quiet night for you, obviously, Monday night.
Yeah,
School
I don't know,
night.
man.
Or you're just going to get on it. You should get on it. Why not?
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, I reckon you should.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually, I've got a little bit of work to do tonight. And also, just want to point it out to you guys, it's the last Monday of June. Okay? It's the last Monday of
right.
June.
So we're almost at the halfway
So enjoy
point.
it.
Yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
it.
Far out, man.
That's just crazy.
It's
Where's the
crazy.
year gone, eh,
for
Keyzie?
feeling this way. And a drunken haze,
Yeah, I was
Keyzie.
about to say in a
Yeah.
berry haze, probably for you.
Yeah, totally.
Backbone.
Netball tonight. Netball.
Netbolos.
Playing goal attack.
Netbolos.
Netballers, goal attack.
Do you? They let
tonight.
you on the field in that one?
On the
old
field?
court?
Yeah, no, they let me on the court. Yeah,
That's cool.
definitely.
Not like b-ball.
No, it's just ride the pine and b-ball.
Do you bring your skirt with you, or do you go home and then go?
No, I'll go home first, grab my skirt,
Yeah.
because I've got it hanging up because I just freshly ironed this
Yeah,
morning.
yeah, you got all the creases and
And then
stuff
I'll
in it.
take it to the courts, put it on there because it's been ironed, and if I sit on it in the car, it'll be
Yeah,
creased.
yeah,
Plates. Buggers
Yeah,
of
yeah,
plates.
so that's how I do it,
Because you
Jase.
iron
What?
your
What?
what are they
Fringe.
called?
Your fringe.
Your bib as well.
Yeah, so
I
they
hear.
give me a bib, and I ask for it a week in advance so I can take it home and iron it before wearing it the next week.
Great stuff.
And what does it say on the front of it?
Oh, no,
Jackass.
steamed. Oh, yeah, jackass. Sorry, that's right. Yeah, forgot about that.
Oh, that'll be good, man, because you guys are going pretty good, aren't you? It's a weird one, this competition, because it goes all the year round. You have a final, and then the next week you're into it again.
That's right. And we've actually been dropped down to the lowest possible grade. And apparently last week we won 50 to 10 or something.
Right, okay.
Were you there?
Nah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Good on you, Keyzie.
What are you doing, Jase?
Oh, probably smash the gym.
Oh, cool.
Go home, have a bit of some protein.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Some nuts and grains.
Oh, yeah.
Make love and go to bed.
Sweet. Just the usual.
Yeah, just the usual for me.
Sounds good, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Hey, seriously, it's been a pleasure bringing you the show this afternoon. You take care out there. We'll be back. Same time, same place tomorrow. Until then, see you later.